Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the confusing world of corporate filings, and believe me, today's filing has a couple of interesting little twists, especially when it comes to leadership changes and how a company keeps its rulebook current. Get ready, because we're diving into DTE Energy Company's latest report. We'll be looking at what is happening behind the scenes with their management and how they're updating their company's internal rules, the bylaws. So the first really big piece of news from this report is that Mark W. Steers, who holds a pretty key position as President and Chief Operating Officer for DTE Vantage and Energy Trading, has announced he is retiring. Now, this isn't happening tomorrow, but he'll be stepping down from his role on the 12th of January 2026. But here is a little wrinkle: he's going to stick around and help out in an advisory capacity until sometime no later than the 31st of March 2026. This is a pretty common move for senior leaders to ensure a smooth transition, but it does mean there is going to be a leadership shuffle happening at DTA Energy in the coming months. Now, shifting gears a bit, the company's board of directors has been busy making some changes to their bylaws. Think of bylaws as the company's internal rulebook. These amendments, which became effective on the 3rd of December 2025, are pretty important. They're clarifying how shareholders can bring up business matters at the company's annual meeting. This includes how you nominate someone to be on the board of directors. It also makes it clearer that the board has the power to decide if the annual shareholder meeting can be held and conducted using remote communication. Like online, this is a big deal for accessibility and how companies now interact with their shareholders in a more digital age. This detail about the amended bylaws is important because it sets the stage for how shareholder engagement will work going forward. It is all about making sure the company is operating efficiently and transparently, especially when it comes to those crucial annual meetings where big decisions are made. While this filing doesn't have a huge financial table to deep dive into, as it is more focused on these operational and governance changes, it is still vital to understand these shifts. Leadership changes, especially involving top officers, can signal shifts in strategy or areas of focus for the company, and updates to bylaws often reflect an effort to modernize governance or respond to regulatory changes or shareholder feedback. Looking at DTA Energy Company in the broader context, they're a major player in the energy sector, primarily in Michigan. Companies like this are always navigating the complex landscape of energy production, distribution, and the ever-increasing demand for cleaner energy solutions. Leadership transitions at this level often mean we'll be watching to see how their strategic direction evolves, particularly concerning investments in renewable energy and how they manage their existing infrastructure. So, what is my take on this? The departure of a key executive like Mr. Steers. While managed with a transition plan always warrants watching, it is an opportunity for new leadership to bring fresh perspectives, but also a challenge to maintain continuity and momentum. The bylaw changes, on the other hand, seem like a step towards keeping the company aligned with modern corporate governance practices. They're making it clearer how shareholders can participate and how meetings will be conducted. The main takeaway here is that DTA Energy is actively managing its leadership and its governance. These aren't flashy financial results, but they are the foundational elements that guide the company's long-term health and its relationship with its stakeholders. Alright, that is our quick decode of this DTA Energy filing. What are your thoughts on these leadership and governance updates? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more. And don't forget to join our Discord community. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.